Hello and welcome everybody to the 11th installment in A Murder of Crows, The Mountain's Embrace, the next part. You have made it, you are trying to find you have the heart of Rhiannon, the mother of wolves, and now you're looking for her body and her fane because you need, you're looking for her body because you want to restore her to her fane to heal the second of the sisters four. You've made it up the mountain. You have met an absolutely cute little Yeti cub whom you basically try to expose instead of
shush away,
cuddling it and bringing it up and making it your pal.
And dying in the process by a very angry Yeti man, that mom that could just rip us apart with one. No.
That's what you think. Then you came across a Razor something. Yes, yeah. I've also now seen pictures of the mom. I had to look them up in mid-play because I had no idea. They are not cute.
No,
they are not cute. I had envisaged something entirely different.
I give you the small one is cute, but yes.
Then you met a Rehazor or whatever it was called, this huge giant worm thing, which will actually, when it hits you, swallow you whole, which you ran away from, again, running away from my NPCs. And then you met Pop, the awakened polar bear.
Yes.
Who was sent by Mom to give you some provisions. So he gave you frozen snow hair plus 2 health potions in a little rucksack, which he couldn't even take off himself. So you had to help him. And then you gave him back his rucksack, and probably his wife is then gonna remove it for him. He was very interested to hear, and he told you that in the past, humans had been coming to this place, but not over the last couple of decades or so, which would make sense because for 20 years the Sisters Four have been subdued, or whatever you want to call it. And then basically you also realized that you had been followed by little pebbly people, so about goblin size, so 1 meter from the ground, and they look like
really cute pebble people.
Yeah, and now you have made it up the mountain. You have navigated and negotiated the overhang. And Min had to show off because she can climb this on one arm. She's a free climber. She is super agile. When she's not totally clumsy in walking into doors, which is also done in your shop, no less. And now you have made it to a kind of wall with a gate. And on that wall, on the parapet, behind the crenellations, you see 6 pebbly people with bows and arrows, and they are aiming at you. What do you do?
That is a very good question. Oh, also I see I got stealthy. I gave myself, I could pick 2 abilities to be better in, and I picked stealthy as well. I'm stealthy now.
Oh yes, because we have leveled twice since our last episode. We moved from level 4 to level 6 because unfortunately the DM overlooked that by the end of this chapter everybody should be level 9.
So we are almost there, but at least this way we could get a little bit more hit points in, which is very nice. 1 or 2 more spells, and we had the 1 ability improvement, and with all the Eldritch invocations, I nicely could add 2 skills where I'm proficient in, which is really cute to have. Command is just for 1 person, right? Yeah, it's just 1 creature. That doesn't help. Because there's more than 1. So we will just go the honest route, I guess, because everything I have is just for 1 creature. Lyra will just put her hands up and just loudly call out, maybe even using... No, not using. Just calling out, we are here to return the heart. Please let us pass. And she will use minor illusion that she sparkles a little. Or glows a little. It's more glow, not sparkle. It's that she glows a little in a warm light. I'm not sure what will happen.
You say this loudly so everybody can hear you. You can notice that the pebblings are looking at each other, and again you hear this sound of pebbles or stone grinding against stone, which is obviously what it sounds like when they speak. And then okay, let's take a d20 because it helps if you roll dice. This is Dungeons and Dragons after all. Come out wherever you are.
No.
Where are you? Here you are.
Hiding.
Oh, on a 10. Okay. So
they're not impressed with a 10.
well, the question is, do they understand you, and can they answer? That was the roll. So on a 10, yes, somebody speaks common.
Okay.
Because I find it really terrible when all non-really human beings speak like Grumsh hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot pass.
What can we do to get the rite of passage?
We guard the mountain. We guard the sacred place.
We don't want to take any of that. We got the heart entrusted to return, to free the lands and the deities behind it. Don't you want to see her free again?
There is a lot of pebbling going on. Show the heart.
Also, I rolled a 26 in persuasion.
Okay.
I will look at Min, keep guard, at least also having an ear on if something comes from behind, not to snatch it. And
then make a perception check. She will do as well.
Just
because you can do this all in. You can do this at the same time. Oh, she has nothing.
I'm focused on the front, as it seems, but I will hold it out.
Okay, so you take out the green, glowing, almost amber-like object. It doesn't really look like a heart, but it's pulsing with a green light. And on a 19, they are duly impressed. Obviously, you are. So basically, they pass their insight check that they believe what you're saying.
At the moment, we are blankly honest, which is surprising.
No.
For
I mean,
Lyra.
this is they actually believe you because they should. If you had been lying, then they would have now known that you're lying, but you're not.
And I will carefully pocket it again.
We need to ask our leader for counsel.
We will
wait here.
Thank you.
And then you see that two of them start descending, obviously because they get smaller and smaller. So obviously there's a staircase, and then two others basically throw a rope over it, and so basically two ropes, and to these two ropes is tied a plank of wood, and on that plank of wood they have fastened a bottle which they lower. a welcome drink.
Would you mind grabbing it, Min?
Min goes. She takes the bottle, and she brings it back.
I will, when she returns, use one of my spells to do detect magic on it, just to see if it's a magical thing.
Okay, now I can use my schools of magic again, which I have put here. Okay, so let's see. It is yes, it is definitely magical. It's transmutation, and it smells of herbs, very fresh. When you breathe it in, it's good for the sinews, for the sinuses. You think, and it definitely is magical. It's transmutation magic.
I will share with Min. I would not touch that to drink. We don't know what happens. And in what you will transform.
It's not just, you know that transmutation doesn't necessarily mean changing something into something else. It can also mean...
Could.
It could.
It could be that you drink a sip and you're a stone pebble person. Depending on...
Okay, the problem is she's been brought up in a society where hospitality and the laws of hospitality are sacred. If somebody...
I should have taken Dispel Magic, then we could have tried it without problems. Drink
and
it,
also,
Dispel Magic.
And also this is kind of like very much, I'm used to this. Whenever you go to a place where I live, people will offer you tea, and it would be an insult not to drink it. So she takes the bottle.
But it's magical.
Holds it to her lips.
Oh God.
And starts drinking. She drinks 2 sips and then she puts it down. Roll a d4. Please.
D4. A 4.
Okay. Somehow she looks a little bit taller and a little bit broader around the shoulders.
Do you feel stronger by any chance? You changed slightly in appearance. As if you trained for weeks.
She does a couple of somersaults in the air, and does a couple of kind of like those cartwheels around you and says, yeah, I feel a lot stronger. And she lifts you.
Set me down. No, I'm not a test object.
I think I've gotten stronger, or you've lost weight.
No, you definitely got stronger. Lyra will still not touch it and drink from it. She will bottle or put the cork in or whatever with what was closed, and we would just set it in front of us, and Lyra would just sit down and just wait and see.
Min is really intrigued, so she does handstands now and push-ups and planks. Yeah, And then she basically looks around. There is a tree. She gets a branch and she basically just uses her hand to hew it in two.
Okay, be careful with your guns, darling. The tree was innocent. You will scare the pebble people now.
No, I won't. They gave this to us. They knew what would happen.
Just sit down and wait until they come back.
She sits down. You can see that
give her a
she's...
little piece of food, whatever we have for the way.
She feels she's moving like this. Finally,
We'll put darling in her lap just to like calm her, please.
Darling gives you a really glum look, whereas Ruto bows deeply and he says,
I
"Milady."
want to have a sip as well. I completely forgot Ruto. Everyone has to decide for their own. I'm not taking this away from you.
On an 8, he abstains.
Okay.
He takes your lead. Milady, this is most amazing. Have you noticed the change in your companion?
Yes.
Are you not amazed? You don't seem as impressed as I am.
Well, it's magic.
So?
Might not stay. Might be gone in an hour or a day.
But nonetheless, she lifted you like you were nothing.
Which is good to know that she can. Lyra is so not impressed. She has seen so many potion and things potion do in her work lifetime. I think it's like, yeah, nice.
Ruto is Fae, and he is super impressed.
Lyra is circling around. Why on earth would they give us something to make us stronger? So she's already on the, maybe we need to do some tests before they let us in, or we will see.
I mean, no matter what I try, regardless of...
Lyra does not trust people lightly. And even if they're cute pebble people, she does not trust them easily. She trusts Min, she trusts Ruto.
It's a good thing you trust Min, otherwise my Game Master's heart would now officially be broken.
No, I think, well, I quickly trusted Pub as well. So, there is, but it takes a little bit of convincing.
At long last, you hear a sound of hinges creaking and the door opens. And out comes a very large pebble person. Almost as tall as Min.
Oh.
Very wide. And he's followed by several small pebble people. And he advances upon you and then he stops about 4 meters away from you.
Lyra will take a bow.
He bows, and Min has gotten up in the meantime. She bows. She has put Darling down. Ruto also. Ruto salutes. As befits a knight. And that...
Then it would be more saw to the forehead or something like that, right?
That basically he and he has an even gravelier voice, very, very deep and very, very stony. You have the heart.
Yes.
So my people tell me. You want to pass. We have not been up the mountain where she is for the last 2 decades. We know that she is there. We know she is being guarded by a fiend. Getting there will be tough. The only thing I can tell you is follow the white stag. Be quick before the stag is torn asunder by the dogs. She will show you the way if she lives. That shall be your quest. When you see the fiend, prepare to fight or die. That is all I can tell you.
That is a lot more than we had a few minutes ago.
Perhaps bearing the heart, you will strike true.
We will try our best.
We have no hope.
I can tell you we already freed one. This is number 2.
Go with the power of good.
I was grumps a bit just internally. She's like, oh god, my master's not good, but okay. But they're here from a good point of heart. I think that's where Lyra is focusing on. We are here from a good point to do something good. She will look at the bottle. She will look at him. Are all effects good that come out of this?
Effects?
It made my friend much, much stronger than she usually is. I usually do not drink potions without knowing what they do.
It is the tea that we make. It's not a potion.
But it's magical.
We learn how to make it from our ancestors, and we drink it every day.
It smells nice.
It does. I collected some of the herbs myself.
Lyra would still just look down to Ruto, like, last chance to get a drink if you want to. And if he does not want to, Lyra will carefully hand back the bottle to the big
He takes the
pebble person.
bottle and hands it to one of the smaller pebble people. No, it's only this big. It's
Okay,
no
small
problem.
one.
It's a small one. Yeah, it's a small bottle.
What time of day do we have?
What time of day? Actually, it's round about midday.
Okay. Do you know how long a walk up there would take without interference or fighting? The question is if we start now or if we start tomorrow morning.
Oh, you will run the gauntlet. That is timeless.
I will look at him completely blank stare like, what the hell did you say?
You need to find the stag. You need to follow her and keep her safe from the dogs. That can take an hour. It can take 10 days. It really depends on you.
Okay. Well then.
And he basically takes a step to the side and everybody parts. And so I'm now gonna show you and everybody else one more time what this looks like. Okay. basically you are standing here, the door opens, and as you go here, you see that there is a huge gap in the mountain. And you can see that there are houses and tents, and there are pebble people all around here. There is kind of like a cooking fire. So this is where they live, you know. And he tells you to basically cross the bridge. And there are pebble people on either side. They wave to you. And the bridge is absolutely solid stone. There is, like, you know, it's wide enough for the two of you to walk abreast. And it is also completely solid rock. Absolutely no visible signs of decay. Do you want to do a check or something to see will it hold you up?
No, at least Lyra, it looks decent enough. It should be fine. Before we pass through, would I assume right that the time we sat there outside waiting could have counted as a short rest? Or
Yeah,
was it
absolutely.
quick? Okay.
You were waiting for a good 20 to 30 minutes. Yeah.
Because then I have one spell slot back, which is very precious for a warlock, as I'm learning. Cool. No, Lyra would just would say definitely thank you to probably every single pebble person we are crossing by, and just keep on walking. And we would have put Darling back in the backpack for sure.
Okay. You cross the bridge, and then he says, keep walking up the mountain until you come to a cave. Go into the cave and through the fog, and you will be where the wild hunt is. Go and find the stag. She will guide you. Make sure make sure she lives.
We will try our best.
Okay. You follow the trail because there is a mountain trail, and you can now make a Constitution check.
Okay.
Oh my
Nope.
god. Okay, you have 2 levels of exhaustion. No, 1 level of exhaustion, and she as well.
Great.
Oh. How does that work? Oh, I thought one could add this and then tick it.
Yes. Let me So if you go in the character sheet in the cog, so right from the spells, the cogs on, oh god, somewhere there you can have it in modifier, spell, talents. I know it's somewhere off there. It's on the right side of all the stats, and it's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from below. Show exhaustion tracking.
If
not, let me. I should
on
be
the
able to-
right, you say?
I should be able. So if you go into
Here it is. Yes.
perfect.
Yes. So
And then
let's
it
see.
shows up. And I don't like the disadvantage on ability checks.
And if you do +1, it doesn't have any. Oh yes, disability check, disadvantage on ability checks. Okay. Okay, good. So you have -1. So you have a disability. You have a disadvantage on ability check. So it means you have to roll twice and you take the lower. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up, and finally you get to the cave. You've spent about 3 hours. Do you want to rest or do you want to go inside?
Rest will not help. So let's move on.
Okay. You enter the cave and you see that there are bones. Many bones.
Is it dark in here?
Yes, it's no natural light.
Okay, so I will cast light on the tip of my quarterstaff, so I will carry it around as a
Okay.
torch. Yeah, for an hour, and I can refresh it as often as I want.
And you see bones of humanoids. Do you want to make... you can make a medicine check if you like.
Do I want to? No, I don't. I look
Okay.
at bones, it's like, ah!
Okay, but Min wants to. These are old bones. This is not like a new sacrificial area.
That's good to know. Although it means that they didn't lie to us, because they said they haven't been here at least for decades.
And as you walk deeper into it, you see that this used to be kind of like an altar, maybe, because there is definitely something happening there. And you can now make a perception check.
16.
Oh no, she would have... Yeah, oh yeah, but with disadvantage it was still a 14. Yeah, okay, so she's gonna do a perception check as well. With a 13. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What happens there? Oh.
Oh?
Okay.
I'm not sure if that is a good sound that I want to hear.
I'm very surprised at this because I did not see that coming. Okay. As you approach, you suddenly hear a noise. And it's... You hear the noise of ever so many bones creaking and crackling. And as you look, you see a mass of bones, not a skeleton, not a humanoid at all. It's more like a, dare I say it, shambling mound made of bones rise up. And now we roll initiative.
Oh God,
What is initiative
that was
again?
A pain, Dex. It was a pain to have a similar thing in Strat. Let's see. Initiative. Is that also? No, it's not an ability check. That should be just the one, and that's it. Okay. 11 for Lara.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so so Min goes first at a 22, Lyra goes second at an 11, and the Bone Creeper, because that's what this is called, goes last at a 7. So, okay, now, for just a brief second, Min... Oh, and sorry, Ruto. Ruto needs to go as well.
Okay.
Ruto. Ruto. Ruto rolls a whopping 11. So, what is your dex modifier?
2.
Okay, then he goes before you because he's got a 4.
Yeah, I suspected so.
His dex is 18. Okay, so Min basically doesn't think twice. She believes that talking is not an option here. So what she does is she okay, now, oh god, this is so. First of all, she Okay, so basically okay, so first of all, she's going to take a normal attack, an unarmed strike. That's her action. And on a 13, let's see. Oh,
I have 2 beams now. I need to remember that. Let me just add it because I will forget it if not.
Okay, it's got an armor class of 15. Okay. And it has 1 gazillion hit points. Okay. Okay, so basically the first one doesn't hit, but she has the ability which allows her to, for some reason, attack a second time. I find that really overpowered as part of her normal attack. So she does this one more time.
It's like
22
action surge or a similar thing like that.
Yeah, so that's 6 points. And then she expends 1 of her focus points to do the flurry of blows, which means that as a bonus action, she can take 2 unarmed strikes. Number 1.
Go kick them.
That's okay, so she basically doesn't hit on a 1, on a natural 1, and she also loses her second attack. Okay, so it is Ruto. Little Ruto won't hear any of this, and he is going to say, "Milady, stay back!" Knowing full well that you will not be staying back.
Although from me, he knows I will be staying back because I don't go into melee usually. As far as I can try to stay away from it.
And he basically takes out his... And he tries to hit, but he doesn't. Oh, he does. On a 20, on a dirty 20, he hits. Yes. And 1d6 plus 1 piercing. Oh, max damage is 7. And then we have to see, can this guy actually be poisoned? Or is it immune? No. It can be poisoned. Okay. It's very good. Because he now needs to do a DC 10 con save. What does it mean if it becomes poisoned for 1 minute? Is this a I thought it was going to do damage, but it doesn't. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Poison is very weird, I have to say. It has if it's poison, it has disadvantage on attack and ability checks. So it's not taking damage, but from now on, as long as it's poisoned, it has disadvantage. on
Okay,
attacking us.
unfortunately it passed, so it's not poisoned. Then it's your turn.
Let me see. What do you do?
Remember,
2d10
you
of
have
people.
magic missiles.
Yeah, and I also have the ring. So.
Oh yes, of course, the ring of the ram.
Because the ring is also to charge one creature, so she will use the ring. So it's 60 feet distance. So she will
Yes.
try to not get too close, but 60 feet distance, and try to hit it. Spectral Ram head, it makes an attack roll. I have it in here. Let me see. A 21 to hit.
That hits.
Sadly, only 4 force
Still.
damage. That was a very poor roll. Yeah, that's a D. I can't say anything against it. 4. Wait. Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 1. Oh boy. That's, I think, all. Let me see what else I can do. Where's the ram's head? Sorry, I'm just trying.
No, it's
to
actually
figure out.
you get the green dragon. Because it's Petunia's mother.
Ah, okay.
Also that's just for fluff, but still.
Yeah. But one charge taken, and I have nothing else. As a bonus action, I'll just stand my ground. That's it. So it's their turn. Okay, so I need to take care of that. Okay. Oh, and magic missile always hits.
Yeah, they always hit.
Although the damage is not as high, so. Yep. So let's see, what does it do?
Okay. So it's basically it's large, it's very big, so it moves quite slowly. And it basically slams into Min, or tries to. And we will see if it is successful. What? Did you know that satyrs are actually monsters? That's funny.
I didn't know that.
On a 15, she dances out of the way. Tries again. And she dances away. He has a 10. She has an AC of 17. So it's her again. So first of all, first attack. Bam.
Nice. Natural 20.
Natural 20. So that's
Double damage.
13 points of damage. Then she does it again because she has the whatever that is, the special blah 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 thingy, which allows her to attack twice as an action. 25. Okay,
Nice.
so that definitely hits as well for 8 points of damage. And then she expends 1 more focus point to do 2 more attacks. Flurry of blows. 14 does not hit. And 21 does hit.
One question, just tiny
Yes.
one. Is Rotu right next to her?
No, No, he's not right next to the monster. He's not flanking because he's hanging back using his bow.
Oh, he used his bow. Okay. Then I wanted to try to give her.
But
the
still,
natural 20.
9 points. Okay. It is Ruto. Ruto again uses his bow. And on a 2 he doesn't hit. It is... No, sorry, he wasn't using his bow. But now it's done. He used his bow and he missed. It's your turn.
Okay. Eldritch Blast in the face. And I have 2 Eldritch Blasts from now on, because from level 5 you have double blast, but 2 attacks then. So in 11 will not hit, I'm quite sure. 17?
That hits. Yeah.
So 13 force damage on him.
Okay. It tries to attack Min. Again. And she dances. Oh no, sorry. On a 21, it hits. For 14 points of damage. However, now I need to do some math. This is... When I'm hit with bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing, what kind of damage is this?
I would suspect something like that. Sounds like physical attack, at least.
Bludgeoning, yeah. I can take a reaction to reduce this by 1d10 plus dex modifier plus monk level. So he did 14 points. 1d10. Give me a 10. Come on. There's a 10. Oh god. I'm unable to read this. Oh, it's a 1. Of course. Plus her monk level is 6. That's 7. Plus her dex modifier is 4. So it's down to 3.
Nice.
40 minus, yeah, that's down to 3. So, and now I think... No, if it had been reduced to 0, I could have given it back. Okay, so now it's... But Min is pissed off now.
We all are.
Yes, so first attack, bam. 14 doesn't hit. Second attack, 24 hits. 10 bludgeoning. Then, focus point. Flurry of blows. 1. 15 hits. 9 points of damage. And again. 20 hits.
Nice.
9 points of damage. Ruto. You see Ruto drop his arms to his side, and he just basically looks at the shambling mound, the bone creeper, for just a split second. And the bone creeper, there's a shudder goes through it. Crap. And nothing happens. It's your turn.
Same again, Eldritch Blast.
As you are extending your hand. So Eldritch Blast emanates from your hands, right?
Yeah.
As you're extending your hand, you suddenly feel your hand warm up. You take 1 point of damage as a blade appears in your hand. Describe the blade for us.
What appears is basically a black katana with red accents that slowly materialize, I think, out of thin air. And I'm honestly not sure what Lyra will do. If by accident she will in shock rather drop it, probably, because she has no idea where this is coming from.
You drop it?
So it vanishes then immediately. Because I think it vanishes when you... Or is it still there? Let me see. I'm not sure.
Well, we determined that when you fall unconscious, it leaves.
Well, it's true. It just falls to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Is it actually now physical? Can other people hear that something fell to the ground?
I'm quite sure.
Do you say anything? Do you go, woo? Or...
No, it will be more like a squeak and a very surprised squeak.
Okay, on a 1 she fails to notice. Ruto on a almost dirty 20. Milady, are you all right?
Looking at my feet.
He looks at your feet.
I not sure where this came from.
At this moment in time, your action has passed. The bone creeper
for sure
slams into Min. And he hits on a 19.
We don't like this.
15 points of damage. She takes a reaction. Three, 9, 12. She takes 3 points of damage. No, 3, 9, 13. She takes 2 points of damage. And you can only have 1 reaction per round, I assume, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so this time she cannot react. And it's a natural 20. So he does 14 plus 14, 28 points of damage. Okay, it is Min. Min will attack once. 18 hits. 8 points of damage. And then she will attack again. On a 20 she hits for 10 points of damage. And then she will take a bonus action. And you see how she suddenly brings her palms together in front of her chest and becomes perfectly still and stands on one leg, the other one drawn up. And she heals herself using wholeness of body for 4 points of damage. For 4 hit points. So it is Ruto. Ruto storms forward, longsword drawn, and he attacks. No, we don't roll a d10, we roll a d20. And on a 19 he hits.
Nice.
And he does 6 points of damage. And it is up to you to do something now.
I will.
No, actually, he is flanking, so he can try for a natural 20. Sorry about that.
He can try. No problem.
No, he didn't, but
Okay.
I have to remember now he's flanking. Okay.
I will not move, but I will now take my attention away from the sword in front of me, and we'll just do the Eldritch Blast thingy. So number 1 is a 13. That will not hit.
No.
And number 2
That
is
hits.
22, so 13 force damage on him. Them.
Okay.
It's probably not him, it's a them.
So now he has to make a decision. 1 to 2 is Lyra, 3 to 4 is Ruto. On a 3, he attacks Ruto twice.
No, not the small one.
And he rolls a 21, which hits.
I can heal you, buddy. Hang in there.
So that's 13 points of damage. And then the second one, it was almost a natural 20 on the first. Second one is also a hit for 7 points of damage. So it's 20 altogether. Let me just check, because Ruto is quite a tough little nugget.
Oh, that's an action, okay.
Yeah, well, he has leveled, so he is at... He doesn't have hit dice. Yeah, but anyway, he's now at... Let's say, yeah. He is still standing, but he looks definitely hurt. Okay. It is your turn.
No, it's Min.
Sorry, it's Min. Min is kind of like, oh my god, Ruto. But she basically, you know, like the fact that your little friend has been hurt. On 8, he had only 6 points left. The thing is dead. It collapses in on itself, and that's it.
I will probably shortly forgetting the sword, just running forward to Ruto, just like, are you okay? Do you need and I will just pull out healing the potion.
Milady, heal yourself.
I'm not hurt,
But your friend is.
but not much. Min looks okay, doesn't she? Because
Min is down to 13 out of 42 hit points.
she's down to 13.
She is down to 13. Yeah.
But she could.
She could now, in theory, she could now take a bonus action and heal herself back up. Yeah.
No, but she reduce all the damage that they did to like 3 points.
Yeah, but then the second time round, she basically it was a natural 20 and it hit her twice. Yeah.
Then what we will definitely do is
Let me just do this one thing, because she would have done that when it went down using her bonus action, holders of body.
The general idea is do we maybe take a short rest, guys? Just like sorting ourselves.
That's a good idea. Okay, so now we need to take a look
Which
at how
does not help for anything I have, but then at least they both should be able to roll hit dice to get back. And Lyra will slowly go back to the sword. We'll pick it up and we'll stare at it probably for a few minutes.
Okay, so we made a change to the way we do healing. Short rest, number of hit dice available, roll result, 50% of hit dice will be returned. So she actually takes 3 hit dice and she rolls 3d8. 8. That is 13 21. That looks good. She's up to 40.
Okay.
And after the next long rest, she gets 1 back. No, 2 back, because we round
back.
up. So 50%, yeah. Yeah.
And Ruto also should somehow at least get a bit more back.
Okay, so he basically heals himself up. He is Fey, he is slightly different. And then do you show your well, I mean, you're carrying your weapon with you now, right?
Well, I'm standing there, literally, the sword in my hand, staring at it. And not really moving for at least, I would say, 5 minutes. Just like blankly staring at it, just looking at it. And based on what I see, gaining the idea that this is not Mom's doing, but Dad? No, he's not Dad, but kind of. So it's definitely more of a fiendish nature. So she will just look at it, will slowly understand that he sent it to her, and in mind at least she will send a thank you. I never used a thing like that before, but we will manage. Thank you.
She
Not
looks
sure
and
what
she
the
says,
other two will do.
give it a couple of swings.
I can make weapons appear.
Give it a couple of swings.
And weirdly enough for Lyra, that for sure has never held a weapon like this to fight with, because the only weapon that she knows is basically her quarterstaff. She takes it and does a few swipes, and it comes quite natural to her how it works.
Lyra jumps up, and Min jumps up, and she basically has a staff, which comes apart, so that it's then 2 small staffs. So normally her quarterstaff is 240. She can take it apart, and then it's 120, and she basically starts twirling it, because that's also a monk weapon. And she says, "Okay, try to hit me."
I will, well, not really try to hit her, but kind of give her like a pat on the side, because I definitely don't want to use the blade on her.
Make an attack roll using your new weapon.
Let's see. 16.
Okay, she's going to hit back. On a 9, she cannot parry. So you basically do hit her, and she says, "You're doing a good job, considering that this is the first time," and she dances away from you.
I think he made it specifically for me.
Has she actually ever met him?
Yes.
No, I mean, Min.
No.
Min hasn't. Who? Who's he?
My master. But she knows from the master.
Okay, she knows about him, but she's never seen him.
No, and I don't think she knows really.
She knows about him, but not much.
She knows about him, and she knows that generally Lyra gets her powers through him, that he grants it. I think that's the edge of what it is. And that
So
he freed her from being in that horrible shop.
So he's here with us, and she looks around.
Well, aren't the gods and similar always around us?
You never told me that your master was a god.
I don't think he is.
Well, and she
he's
speaks
strong.
into the void. Thank you, this was most helpful.
So now I'm not as squishy close by.
Well, with that you can do some serious damage. Look. It's
I will hack
really
at a few
sharp.
bones.
Milady, I am impressed. We should totally spar. And he takes out his longsword. On guard.
I will try to spar with him as well.
attack.
God. Also, again, I don't want to really hurt him. With an 11, probably he is much quicker.
This time round, yes, he rolls a 19. So basically, he manages to deflect your blow, and he says, "Well, madam, this is really good, and it is a fine blade, if I say so myself."
It is.
Oh, and when you wield it, I can see it is perfectly balanced, just for you. It was really made for you.
It is very, very surprisingly light, I have to say. And see, and she will just put it in his hands, so he can definitely feel it's a light weapon.
Yeah, and he basically does a couple of swipes with it, and he's, "Lady, this is a fine blade," and he gives it back to you, basically like so. And then, you know, this has taken you, so you basically take your breather, you take your short rest, and
Lyra doesn't need a short rest, so she will use that for swinging, and she will sit there and focus on the weapon, be like, "Can I also make it vanish again?" And she would just focus and concentrate, and it disappears slowly, and she can conjure it back again as well.
Okay. So my question is, when you have a short rest, I thought you get back your 1 spell slot.
I didn't use a spell slot.
What was Eldritch Blast?
Cantrip.
Oh, and a powerful one too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then you
Let's move on.
move on. You go behind the altar, and behind it you see what looks like a doorway, and there is fog before it. Do you traverse the fog?
Yes, but we will make sure to stick together. So I definitely refreshed light on my quarterstaff. The katana, weirdly enough, the Shadcam also with just putting it on her back without problems, so she can wear it without issues. And she would ask Roto if he would be fine in sitting on either shoulder, because he's small, isn't he? If I remember correctly, how big is he?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. He is, at the end of the day, he is a mouse, although he's a tall one. So he is smaller than one of the pebblings, and a normal pebbling could be sitting on your back.
So yeah. And since I have Darling, it's the question if Min would carry him, and Lyra would then grab Min's hand, just that we stay together and don't get lost and separated in.
Min stretches out her hand and basically lifts Ruto one-handed off the ground and sets him on her back, and then she takes your hand, and you notice that
Don't squish
her
it.
hands have also grown in size, so she is a lot bigger now. So you then traverse the fog.
Yes.
You walk through it. It's like walking through cold water, but without getting wet. And beyond it, you are definitely in a mountainous area, but it looks different, because remember when you climbed, you saw that these were such high mountains that there was snow there. Now you cannot actually see the mountain summits anymore, but you are in a vast forest. And you don't even have to make a perception check. You hear the howling, not of wolves, but of dogs. And you hear them bark. And you hear them come towards you, running. And before you, out of the woodwork, jumps a huge white stag. It looks at you with glowing green eyes and makes off into the forest, and you hear the barking of the hounds coming closer. What do you do?
Well, as soon as we see it and it takes off again, at least Lyra would yell after it. We're here to protect you! Wait! It will probably not understand, but she will still try.
Ruto says, "Milady, shall we give chase?"
Yes. Come
Ruto
on, let's do.
begins to fly, and we've established he can fly 40 feet per round. And Lyra, with wings on her feet, starts running. Now, she has a normal movement of 40. Her movement speed is 40. And she can actually take the dash action as a bonus action.
I'll follow you guys. Go ahead.
Okay, so she can take a dash action as a bonus action. Now, dash is one time her movement, correct?
Yes, so she can do 3 times her movement.
Okay, so she can do 120 feet in one round. Whoa!
Welcome to the life of monks and rogues.
She runs.
Yeah, and Lyra is just, I will follow with Darling in a more slower pace because she can only do 60 feet each round. There's no way around that.
Okay, so
she will not use up her spell slots.
Okay, so she's also faster than Ruto because Ruto can only do 80. So Ruto basically hovers between the two of you to make sure that you don't lose each other.
Yeah.
And she runs.
Oh, what I would do when Min heads out, I would cast light on her quarterstaff, on her stick thingy. Maybe the light helps that we can see her easier in the woods disappearing. Yep.
And she runs. And you hear the hounds baying, and you hear your own breath as it's pounding. You hear your steps. You hear the wood breaking left, right, and center. And you come to a clearing where you see that the stag has been rounded up by those hounds, and you see Lyra shouting at them, "Pick on someone
Min.
your own
Min.
size." Min, yes, sorry, Min, yeah. Why do we keep mixing these two up? Pick on someone your own size. And she rounds them up, really. And yeah, what do you do?
How far away am I from the stag and Min?
You're coming up to them. You could make it in 2 rounds.
There's also bonus action. How close by is the first of the hound thingies surrounding the stag?
60 feet.
Why am I even... Eldritch Blast 120 feet. It will definitely be enough. Let me see. Magic Missile is also 120 feet. Lyra will use her movement to run. Then she will use the wand to do Magic Missile. And it's 3 glowing darts. Okay. So that was a very poor roll. No, that's just 1. Why it's not rolling 3?
Ow.
Okay, so I have to roll it 3 times because that is
Okay,
just
that's
1
fine.
damage. 2.
So there's 4 wolves, or four hounds.
Okay. I will put it on... Oh, I can decide on different targets, right? Let me see.
Yeah. As far as I know,
creature of your
yes.
choice. So, and let me see. I can use a slot more to do more. Let me just. Sorry, I am not using this enough. One charge for one charge you can cast first level. You increase the slot by additional. Okay, so you said 4 hounds. So we will have one more magic missile. So each one of them gets 1.
Gets 1 damage? No, 1 missile.
No, one missile. And I will cross off 2 charges of the wand.
And how much damage do they take?
So 1 does 5, 1 gets 4, 1 gets 5, and 1 gets 2. All force damage.
Okay, so again, 1 gets 5.
1 gets 4. The next one 5. And the last one 2.
Did you not say that there were
Ivy?
that there were 5 missiles?
No, 4.
4.
I would produce as many as creatures are there.
Okay.
And you said
Ivy?
we have 4 hounds, right?
Mach mal Platz.
But now it's my time for attention.
I know, now it's my turn. Okay, so basically now we can all roll initiative.
Yeah, because the idea for Lyra would be also yelling at them, stay away from her. Just to get their attention, because hitting things usually gets the attention. Usually. We'll see what goes here, but it's worth a try. Oh, that's an 18. I'm surprised. What does Roto get?
Let's see. Ruto gets an 18. Again, he's tied with you.
But we rolled well.
Yeah, you did. You both rolled super well. So let's just see. That was Dex. They all go at the same time. That's easier. And they go 14. They go last. So it is Min. Min picks the one that is hurt the most. And she attacks once. And she hits. And she does 9. She hits again. Oh, let me see. She has this a bit. Let me just check.
Yep.
When you roll initiative, you can regain all spent focus points. When you do so, roll your martial arts die. You regain HP equal to your monk level plus number rolled. Once per long rest. She hasn't done this, so she gets back all of her focus points. She rolls her martial art die. And we bring this down. Martial art die. Bam. 1d8. On a 5, she's full health again. So that was her first attack. Then she does it again. 25 hits. 5. Okay, and she will take her focus point to do a flurry of blows because it's better to be quick. That hits. 5 points. And then one more time. On an 11 she misses, and it is Lyra.
No, Ruto is before me.
Oh, sorry, Ruto is before you. Ruto will try... he looks at one of them, at the one that is hurt. And this one needs to do...
They're all hurt. They're all a little bit hurt already.
Yeah, but this one is terribly hurt and doesn't... And something weird happens because it goes... and it basically almost curls up on itself. Let's see. And... Okay, that's good. God, math. Ugh. Okay. Then it's you.
I will run 30 feet closer. And do the wand again. So 4 missiles again. No. Oh, wait. So let's see where it should be here. It should be here as well. So the first one, that's the one Min attacked, gets 2. I think Roto attacked the same one,
Yeah.
right?
No,
Okay.
they attacked the same one.
The second one, I will spread it. So the next one gets 5.
Yeah.
The next one gets 5 as well. I'm rolling well on damage. And the next one gets 5 again. Thank you, roll 20 for max damage on 3
Perfect.
of these rolls.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, now the wolves. They only have one person in range, which is Min. So let's see.
Oh wait. If I move 30 feet more, would I be standing next to my friends now? Next to the stack. Then as bonus action, I will Misty Step over and will appear next to them.
Okay, so now, but you now are in range of them.
Yep.
And basically now we're gonna go 1, 2 is Lyra, 1, 2 is Min, 3, 4 is Lyra. So 1, 2, that's the first one. He rolls a 2. So
The idea is that they don't attack the stack.
the wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within feet. So essentially they have pack tactics. Basically, the first one attacks Min with advantage. 2d20s plus 6. That is a 19 that hits. And it's a 2d6 piercing. 11. Now let's see. Does this work? Piercing is okay. 1d10 plus dex modifier plus monk level. That's exactly 11, which means I have just reduced the attack to 0, in which case I get to expend 1 focus point and which I'm going to do. Then it needs to make a dex save. God, this is so complex. Oh, natural 1. Okay, no problem.
Total fail. He's never met a Min before. He's not.
Then I get to roll my martial arts die twice. Oh God. Are you a d8? Yes. That's a 4 plus dex modifier, so it takes 7 points of damage.
7?
Yep.
Your dex is 3 or is it 4?
My dex is 4 and I... Oh no, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, it helps if you can read. Okay, so that was the first one. The second one, let's see whom he attacks. He attacks you because you rolled a 3.
That's fine.
So let's see. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, next one. That's a 1. He attacks Min. And on an 8 he doesn't. Last one. That's a 2. Again, min. And on an 18, that's just about enough. And he does 12 points of damage. And she needs to make a DC 14 strength saving throw. Now, because she drank that potion, her strength is now actually, because you rolled a 4 on a d4, at 15, which means that she has a 3 modifier to it.
But she has disadvantage on it. No, it's
Because-
only ability check. No, it's a saving throw, you said, right? Oh no,
Yeah.
then it's fine.
12, 16, that is a save. She is not knocked prone. Then it is Min again. Min will attack once. It's not a hit. Twice. Not a hit. 1 focus point. Flurry of blows. Once that she fails completely. It is Ruto. Ruto steps forward and he basically draws his sword to attack as well. So, on a 14, that is a hit. And he does 1d6 plus 1. And that's max damage on a 7. It is you.
I will pull out the sword and start swing it at the one who hit Min. 19.
That hits.
6 psychic damage.
That worked. Okay. Now it's them. First one. He tries to attack Min or you. On a 2, it's Min. Why is everybody just always attacking dear Min?
I don't know. I'm there. Come on.
Oh, and that's a 25. That
Oh,
hurt.
that's good. But she has her reaction again.
5, and she is going to pull it. And she manages to do that. And it reduces it to 0.
Nice.
So now this guy needs to do a dex save. And on an 11, that does not actually work because that's 14. So he takes 2 times my martial art. Where's my second D8? Okay, I'm obviously gone blind. Oh, here it is. That's much better. That's 13 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, still standing, but that hurt. Oh, and now it's actually 3 of you. So 1 to 2 is Min, 3 to 3 to 4 is you, 5 to 6 is Ruto. On a 6, Ruto gets it.
No.
Poor little Ruto. Oh no.
Don't you dare going on the small ones.
Natural 20.
Please hang in there, darling. Don't die on us.
That's 12 plus 12 is 24. 12 plus 12 plus 16, 28. He is down.
He's down.
Yeah.
Not good.
No, it's your turn. No, it's them. No. It was
No,
just... No.
It was their attack. That was
that
the
was-
first attack they did.
number one. Oh, and they would all have had advantage. Never mind. So basically, it was one, the second one, the third one. Let's see who he attacks. He attacks Lyra. Of course. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, and he hits.
What did he roll? Because I can't see the rolls you do.
Oh, sorry, it's 18.
Okay.
Sorry, 20,
It hits
7.
even more. Mm-hmm.
No, he hits. Sorry, am I saying Lyra? He's attacking Min.
Why?
Yeah, because.
I'm right. Lyra is now getting pissed being ignored.
Okay, so then the last one will attack you.
Because excuse me.
And I roll.
I only have 1 emotional damage. That's all.
14.
14 does not hit. With
Okay.
advantage of 14?
Oh, sorry. Then I have to. Thanks for reminding me. And again, another 8 plus 6 is 14. Yes.
Okay. No, it's
Yeah.
just like...
Your master is holding his hand over you. Min is now pissed. So first of all, she will take an action to stay. No, she can't, because then she can't attack.
Attack! I will use my action
Okay,
to save him.
so
we
she
can
will-
still talk in between, so I
So
will
she
take
will
care of him.
attack once. That hits. Bam. 6. That one is down. Next one. Bam.
Okay, so we only have 3 left, right? The one that took a
15
lot
hits.
is out.
Yeah. 5. And then she will do her flurry of blows. She's running out of focus points. 14 hits. 8. And one more time. 16, that hits. And 7. Okay. Ruto is down. Lyra, what do you do?
I will ignore that I
Oh no, he
have-
can do a death save, can't he?
He has to. Not can, he has to do a death save.
No, I agree. He has to. And how does that work again?
Just roll a 20. If it's above 10, it's good. If it's below, it's
Okay, so
not
it doesn't get modified by anything.
good. No.
Six.
Okay, so 1 failure for him, but as an action, Lyra will just put her hand on him, and we see a small glow. And he gets back. I never changed it. It's 3D2, 3D4 now, because it goes with... let me double check. As an action, can touch a creature, roll a number of d4s equal to your proficiency bonus. My proficiency bonus is 3, so I can do 3d4s. He gets 8 hit points back.
Okay, so he's back and standing. Okay, so it's the wolves, or do you want to do anything else?
The only thing, I would stand above him because he's still lying on the floor, so they
he's prone.
cannot attack him, but it's either me or Lyra.
Okay.
Oh,
so
Minch, sorry.
yeah, so it is actually you on a 6. First one attacks you. And I thought the Shambling Mound was bad. And they haven't even used their breath weapon.
Hitting me. I can
21.
say. Hit.
But he's got advantage. Maybe he gets a natural 20. No. So it
how
hits
much
you.
Damage.
Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I'm rolling for Ruto. But he would have hit anyway, but because they have much better stats. I'll do it again, because...
No, it's fine to hit. It's just... Oh, but you need it for the damage.
12.
12 points of damage? That's fine.
Second one, he attacks.
Wait, no, before he does, he gets a hellish rebuke in the face.
Okay, good. Do it.
Hellish Rebuke. Oh, I can decide a level. I can do level 3 Hellish Rebuke. Nice. Sweet.
12. Okay.
No, it's 23.
Ooh, you halved his hit points.
So basically, as soon as he touches me and does damage, bam, it just bursts, and he is pushed. And he's hurting. I'm not tasty, as he seems to do. And
Yeah, I
then
can
the other
tell.
one can attack.
So the next one also attacks you. On a 4. Because you're standing above Ruto. And it would be so nice because he's just a tasty mouse.
Yeah, no.
25
Yeah.
or natural 20.
Okay.
22 points of damage.
That's fine.
It's fine,
No.
be that way.
Not good, but I'm still standing with 7 hit points.
Okay, the last one actually does attack Min.
She must be low as well.
On a 10, that's a no. She dances away. And on a 16, that's also a no. She dances away, thumbs her nose at him, and hits him in the face. Bam. 10 doesn't hit. She does it again. 8, natural 1, so she can't do anything. She's lost the ability to use her bonus action for this, but she can use her bonus action to heal, which she does. And she gets 6 points back, and it is Ruto's turn. And Ruto's like, "Milady, let me handle this."
Sweetheart, you're barely well, he has more hit points than I have, so he's fine. Fine.
And he actually looks at the wolf, and the wolf has to do an int check and hit 15, and it does not, and it takes 2d6 psychic damage. That is a 7. That's 16. And it is your turn.
We still have 3.
Yes, and one of them is badly hurt.
I didn't write down what kind of healing potion we got. Do you remember? Was it a normal or...
No, it wasn't. I think it was greater healing.
Okay. Because then as a... Oh, do I want it?
Now's a good time.
But I want to use my bonus action for something else.
Okay, then don't. I'll leave it up to you.
44 plus 4. Okay, before I decide, I will use my action to use the sword. Do I want to use this? Yeah, use the sword on the one who's hurt the most. Nope. That was a bad decision. Wait. Is it just for ability? Let me see. No, ability check or saving throw. Doesn't help. As a bonus action, she will just yell at Ruto and Min, brace yourself, it's getting darkish. Or, no, it's getting creepy. And you can see her wings, the creepy ones. No, they're slightly showing up, and it's getting dark around her, and all doggies need to do a charisma saving throw.
Okay, so first one. On a 3.
No.
Second one, on a 1, not natural. Last one, on a 3. No.
They are all frightened and need to run away.
Okay, they need to run away. Okay, so they turn tail. Everybody gets the possibility of hitting them one more time.
But I think
Min
it's
goes first,
only
doesn't hit.
Okay, I will go katana. 15.
Hits.
So 10 damage for
Actually,
one
you
of them.
kill one of them.
Okay.
And Ruto will go in will also go in. And on a 5 he doesn't. So they run away.
And they are frightened until end of my next turn.
Oh, and then they can come back.
And then they have to roll again. Because as soon as they're within 10 feet of me for a minute, they have to roll every time they're within the circle. So technically they can run away and next round come back, but then I'm still scary and they have to roll again the charisma saves.
Okay, so basically you are now alone with the stag.
Yes.
The stag looks at you with piercing green eyes.
Lyra will bow in front of the stag.
The stag also bows. Give me... Okay, now let's see. Make a perception check.
13.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Ruto has a 17. No, Ruto has a 20. Let's see. Min. And Ruto says, "Milady, I think that this is not what it seems." And he puts out his paw and puts it on the nose of the stag. And he closes his eyes. And he says, "This is no stag, this is a woman."
Well, we know it's a she. Those pebble people said so. We are here to keep you safe.
The woman in stag form bows her head and then she motions into the forest. Do you follow?
Do we have time for a short rest? Probably not.
You can hear the baying. They have to roll again.
I will...
Natural 1, no. What is the DC?
15.
Okay, that's a fail as well. And another fail. Okay, so they are still...
I will chuck the greater healing potion just to be sure. And will just nudge Min to maybe do the same, depending on how hurt she is.
She will actually not do this, but she will expend a focus point.
So 4d4 plus 4 is then 30.
No, she doesn't even have to. She can do this without.
20.
She gets 11 points of damage back.
Okay. So I'm still not good, but with 20 hit points at least I'm half full.
Oh,
again.
she's actually full. 42.
Nice.
Yeah.
Then let's follow the stag. We need to put the... Well, Lyra would still tell the stag as well. We need to bring the heart where it belongs.
The stag looks at you and you
Lead
can
the
tell...
way.
You can tell that she knows exactly what you're talking about, and she leads you into the forest. And then you hear the baying of the hounds again in the distance. Miss. It's... What was the DC again?
50.
Okay, that's still a miss. And another miss, so you're lucky. I rolled a 17, I have a -3.
Okay,
And...
after a minute it would disappear then.
So the question is, will they pursue? Roll a d20 for me, please. But before that, say high or low.
Low.
Okay. Okay, good. They're not following. At least not that you can hear. She takes you into the forest, deep into the forest, and you can see it's kind of green, and you have the feeling that the trees are watching you. But now you could also hear something else. You can hear the howling of wolves. But the stag seems to be completely unperturbed by this. And then you get to a clearing. And the stag motions to the ground. And you look and you see that there is like a bed of moss that has been placed there. And out of the trees around you, you see eyes, wolf eyes, and wolves walk onto the clearing and look at you expectantly.
Again, there's a bed of moss in front of us. And from there, the wolves appear?
No, the wolves are coming into the clearing. You are on a clearing where somebody has basically, it's like somebody prepared a place where you could take shelter, essentially. And the wolves come from around the glade.
Lyra's still waiting for the fiend, and just looking at Minch and Ruto, should we put it there? Just out in the open?
The stag looks at you and shakes her head, and she points basically with her nose to the bed. Maybe she wants us to sit down. Take rest. Because, quite frankly, if there's a fiend, I'm in no shape to fight them.
Oh, I can still hit quite a bit, but if it hits me once, probably I'm gonna... I'll just kneel down.
The stag lies down, and the wolves take up watch around the clearing.
Short rest. And on we go.
If that helps you, it doesn't do anything for me.
Well, you're full, right? And healthy. I feel like crap.
Then let's do it.
Not sure how it looks for Roto.
Ruto is fine.
That's at least decent rolls. There's a 40. I can live with 40. Short rest. And my spells back. Yay! That is nice. Healing hands I get with long rest. Okay. Everything else is long rest, I'm quite sure. Yep. Oh, the wand is also probably long rest. Usually it is. Regains daily at dawn. Okay. Yep. That is all.
Okay.
After short rest, Lyra would be ready to go.
You get up as a signal. The stag gets up, looks at you. The wolves look at you. And then the stag beckons you to follow.
We
and she leads
stick
you
close to the stag.
towards a huge tree. Make a perception check.
Six. Although, wait, I will do my Dark One's luck and I can add a d10. Wow.
You see nothing,
7.
but you notice that the wolves have hung back and are leaving, and the stag just gives you one look and canters away as the tree isn't really a tree. And before you, you see a massive humanoid form with large chains formed from vines with thorns at their ends. And congratulations, you're facing a chain devil.
That does not sound nice.
And it looks definitely female. And
Oh, they don't look nice.
nope, they definitely aren't nice. And you can now... Holy hell, they've got 10d8 plus 40 hit points. Whoopsie! Okay. It's not as bad as anything else you faced tonight. But it's an actual devil. Medium fiend, lawful evil. Oh, it's not that bad. So please make an initiative roll.
We can do that. As a free action, I'm cursing it in Infernal. It should be able to understand me. It will be something like, you will die.
It grins at you and it says, in a very female voice, "Who are you to threaten me?"
I think the answer in Infernal would be the daughter of a deity. And the... How... He's my patron. What am I to him?
Goddaughter, godchild. I would say it's like the godfather to the godchild. We said
yeah.
it was kind of like a mafia godfather.
Mm-hmm. And the goddaughter to an archdevil with a very cheeky grin.
Oh, Ruto rolled a natural 20 on his initiative. Then let's see what Min gets.
He beat me to 1 point. Oh, natural 20. Oh no, he beat all of us clearly.
So you go second, Lyra, and Min goes third. That's a 19 and Min is a 12. Okay, Ruto looks, I mean, this is now, he's neutral good. This is an lawful evil thing. It is anathema to him. He basically, you know, he really doesn't like this at all. He is kind of going, hate this. And let me just take a look. Oh my god, this guy is immune and resistant. Oh god. Okay then, let's get going. Ruto looks at him and
if Ruto can do anything magical, it will probably go through, I suspect. Oh, and it doesn't make any sense for me to throw a fireball because it's a devil. It for sure does not care about fire, probably.
Yeah, but what happens is Ruto hits and does 8 points of damage.
It's all fire damage. Fucking hell.
Except for Hellish Rebuke. And Magic Missile.
Or Magic
And the
Missile,
ram.
Eldritch Blast as well. But let's say most of my spells do fire damage.
Okay, then it is you, Lyra.
And Hellish Rebuke is fire, usually.
Oh, I thought it was just giving back the same type of... Okay, sorry. It's your turn.
It's surrounded by hellish flames. No, it's fire damage. It's fire damage.
Then it's your turn still.
Oh god. What are you doing? No, you're not helping. You're not helping. You're not helping. You are doing fire. You're doing fire. You will not help. We will do 4 magic missiles.
Okay. Hit it.
And with that the wand is out, or I crack it, which I don't want, so... magic missile. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which makes it 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
Magical force damage.
13 points?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I highly doubt it will be frightened of me. That's it.
How far away are you?
As well, Rotu did keep his distance, or did he run up?
No, he kept his distance.
I can keep my distance. I have 120 feet distance that I can be, and I would not use full 120. I think I would be around 60 feet probably away, if possible.
So, okay, so Min runs up to him because that's what she does, and she hits him once.
I did not think about Min running up.
24. Resistance halves it, right?
Yeah.
So that's 51. She does it again.
Because she
20.
doesn't
Oh,
do...
natural 20.
Nice.
Super.
She doesn't do
That's...
magical damage. It's just physical damage, right?
8, 4. 47. And then she expends a focus point. And she does 2 unarmed strikes. 18. That hits. And 11 does not.
But you did roll the damage for the...
Yeah, so that's 40. Okay. So now...
How much hit points he has.
Now something happens to her.
Okay.
I need to read this through. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Can she do a save?
Oh, yes, she can. And she gets advantage on this because of her...
But then it levels
dual
out,
mind.
Then it's
sorry, yeah,
normal
it's sorry.
roll.
I forgot that she is...
Oh no, it's a save. It's a save again.
Yeah, so it's a 23, so she has...
Natural 20.
Yeah, so nothing happens.
She shows him the middle finger, literally, or her.
Not even,
her, right?
even. It's a her, but actually nothing happens. But the devil is now. It's now her turn, and she attacks. And Min is the only one in reach, and she uses her chains. And a 27 hits. And that's a That's 6 points of damage, which by a reaction she's going to try and negate. And she does. So now we do 2d8. That's 6. That would be 10. And now it needs a dex save. $16, 11, 15. That works. Okay, so now the second attack. That hits as well on a 27. And that's 7 points of damage. That's fine because she didn't take any damage on the first try. So now she is grappled. Escape is DC 14. I guess this is strength, right?
Should be written there because it could.
No, it just says the target is grappled. Escape DC 14. It could be
also Dex like wiggling out of the grapple. Let me see. It's grappled, right? Let me see what it says.
Probably strength. Let's roll a d20 first. She rolls a 3 regardless of what. She is grappled.
Okay. I will still have a peek as soon as it loads me.
Oh my god. Oh, this is terrible.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, but she rolled a 3. This would be a miss either way.
Yeah.
Then it's Ruto. Ruto runs up and he's like, "Milady, let me handle this." But he doesn't have advantage simply because she's grappled. But he rolls a natural 20 regardless. I mean, who needs advantage?
This.
2d6 plus 1. Oh, basically, I never know when you have a 1d6 plus something and you have a natural 20, you roll the d6 twice and you then also get the plus 1 twice or only once? Once. Yeah, 7 points.
Only double the dice.
Still 7 points. But that's halved because it's not magical, so that's then 4. Okay. So it is your point. It is your turn.
I will walk closer 30 feet, so I'm now only 30 feet away.
Okay, stop right there. Make a wisdom save.
Wait. I think I can... Let me see. When you make an ability or saving, I can add a d10. 18.
Okay. You're fine.
Thank goodness for this new ability. This is very annoying that all my high damage spells do freaking nothing. It will be Eldritch Blast. That's the only thing I have that does damage.
Then do it.
Which is highly annoying. But number 1,
that
19.
Hits. Yep.
13 force damage.
In the face.
And the second one is 17.
That hits.
14.
In the face.
27 force damage.
So, the devil. Basically, she has 4 chains. She is grappling Min with one of them. So now let's see, is she going to try and grapple Ruto on a 1 to 3 or on a 4 to 6 you? 1, it's Ruto. God, this can't end well.
Does she have 30 feet reach?
Oh, sorry, she can't grapple you in this case. She's got reach 10. So yeah, 13, no, that is not a hit.
Good.
Second one is 20. That is a hit. He takes 9 points of damage. But I don't even have to do the strength test. He is grappled. Because, I mean, that's just like he's small or medium. So he's, well, smallish. So, yeah. So now it is Ruto. Ruto now takes 7 piercing because he is grappled by those chains. And he could try a DC. Well, he could always roll a D20, a natural 20. I will roll again. Roll that was for the first time. And a whoa. Okay, he rolled a 19. He's no longer grappled.
Yeah, he's small. He can wiggle his way
Yeah,
out
he
of
wiggles
this for
out.
sure.
But basically, that's all he can do on this, right? Okay, then it's Lyra.
Yeah, that would
She will
be his
try-
action.
but-
He would still have bonus action and movement, or the running away would be stupid. But if he has
So-
a bonus action, he can use his bonus action.
Lyra takes 9 points of damage. And then she will try and get out of there. And on a... Yeah, she has 19 because she has the plus on the strength. She gets out of it. But she has a bonus action.
So she can heal, maybe? Not sure.
She's going to attack
Oh. With a bonus action?
twice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she has this new ability.
27,
27, natural 20. We'll take that. 14 divided by 2 is a 7. And she does it one more time. 24, that hits. 8. She has 2 points left. Do you want to help her here and make sure that this devil dies?
Is it my... It's my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast 2 times.
Oh,
Natural 20.
yeah.
So
Dead.
9...
Dead.
It's dead? Okay.
She falls to the ground. And turns into a wolf. Into a giant wolf. And you remember the dream or the vision that you had, where you saw yourself kneeling next to a giant, badly hurt wolf, and you were bestowing upon this wolf the gift of life by giving her heart back. What do you do?
Oh, I would kneel next to her, will pull out the heart out of my pocket and will place it on top of her.
Well, she is broken open. You can actually reach
Okay,
into
then
her
I
chest
can
cavity.
then I can put it, because the idea of having to cut open sounds very vile. If it's open, I will just gently try to place it in.
And the wound closes. And you hear cantering. Do you turn around?
Probably, yeah.
You see the stag cantering towards you, and as she's coming closer, you see that she's changing and she's turning into a female person with very long, very white hair, white silvery hair that is braided. She has a mark tattooed on her face. This is what she looks like. And she runs towards you super quickly, and she kneels down next to the giant wolf. And she says, "You saved her. You saved us. How can I thank you? I'd already given up hope so many times."
Just take care of what you can take care of. We freed one of your sisters already, down in the wheat fields. And I have the name written somewhere down, but
Aronia.
over the weeks, thank you, Aronia is already freed. And
At
we
that
are-
moment, the giant wolf lifts her head and she looks at you and she says, "You freed my sister.
Yes. And we will try to free the others as well.
And she turns into a human being, or looks, well, she's not human, obviously, she's not, but she looks human now. She looks like a middle-aged woman with grey hair, but she has wolf eyes. So this amber, round type of eye, and she says, I nearly killed you, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It had to be done.
Who are you?
I'm
You look
Lyra.
familiar.
This is Min. And this is Rotu. And Darling. Although Darling probably is sitting at the edge in a backpack because I dropped her somewhere because
She comes very close and looks at you and she says, I know you. I knew she was with child.
We haven't found her yet.
She would be so proud. You're all she hoped you would be.
Oh, she is annoying enough to me.
At that moment, a crow feather falls
It
to the
falls.
ground. Annoying.
Yes.
Why? How?
Well, I don't know her. Well, I've also been through a bit, not as much as you, obviously. And well, it's difficult, let's say it like that. But we are glad that we could free you, because the land needs help.
And we shall help the land. Oh, if you could free all of us. If you could free her, I would love to see that.
Well, we have 2 more to go. We just need to find the next step where we can find them. Or their heart, first of all. Because I suspect it's always a heart we need to find and then move on.
Suddenly she cocks her head and she says, he's nigh.
He?
Draco.
That was the
He
vampire
knows
guy,
you're
right?
here. He knows
Well,
you're here.
We killed his wife, so yes, he knows we're here.
No, he knows you are here.
Then we should leave to not endanger you. Do you have any tips on where we could maybe find the next heart?
No. I think you have something more important to do just now. He's attacking San Sebastian. He's taking revenge for what you have done. But he's not taking it out on you. He's taking it out on the women and children in the settlement.
Well, San Sebastian, the holy light
Yeah.
town thingy.
Mm-hmm. I'll offer you succor. But you have to make a decision. Do you want to keep going and look for the hearts? Or do you want to fight a battle which is a distraction, obviously? He's trying to prevent you from keeping on with your mission. I leave it up to you, but you have to decide. I can take you to one place and one place only. I can take you to San Sebastian, or I can take you further east. That's where the next Fane would be. you could start and look for the heart there.
Looking at Min and row 2. Especially row 2, since he knows at least more people than we do in San Sebastian, I suspect. I don't think we should lose time, even though it feels awful not helping those people. But the sooner we get everyone back, the sooner we can defend him for real. Not sure how you see it. A battle could take weeks or days, depending on how strong he sends his troops in.
Milady, this is your fight. It is your mother. I would understand if we went for her first.
I suspect she will be lost, but it's our adventure, so all our opinions matter and count. And she will look at Darling, not yours. You're food focused. And I will still give her a little snack.
Well,
Because
she's
she
a cat.
wants to go home where it's cozy and warm in front of the fire.
And who could blame her?
Honestly, Lyra would love to be there as well. Just ignore all the rest of the world, what is happening. Min, would it be for you? What would be for you?
I once asked you to take a detour, and you did. I asked you to help with the folks in the village. I believe you did it because you felt it was right, but also because I asked you. I will not ask you to take a detour now. I think we should stay the course.
Okay.
Because I don't know how much of a difference the three of us can make in an open battle.
Yes.
But maybe if we free the other two sisters, they could join the fray.
Okay. Then looking towards... Her name was Rhiannon, wasn't it?
Rhiannon, yes.
Okay. With heavy heart, we will not help in the battle. We need to move on. The quicker we are, the better. Because as you said, you're right, he's trying to distract us. So eastwards would be lovely. Although we need maybe some rest.
You can rest here and be safe.
Although looking at I'm fine. It's a question how Min looks and how Rota looks.
Well, I mean, she's not fine, but the problem is she also needs to rest to get hit dice back, but also to gain some of her abilities back.
Yeah, so we will do.
And also,
long
I mean,
rest.
I will not lie to you, you still have one level of exhaustion, and you have been fighting pretty much all the way.
Yeah. So I think we would take the long rest here.
You take the long rest.
Get at least everything back that we can do, and I will reduce that to 5 again. So exhaustion should then vanish.
Mm-hmm.
And let me roll magic wand of missiles. 1d6 plus 1. Let's see. Oh, that's 5 back.
Okay, so
We
she
will take
gets...
that happily.
She had spent 3 hit dice. She gets half of them back rounded up, So she's now at 5 hit dice because she spent 3 divided by 2.
Same
okay?
for me. Yeah.
Okay. And for those of you who are wondering what are these two doing, we have changed the healing a little bit because we wanted it to be less like, oh, and I wake up and everything is fine again. So that it actually means something and that you have to think about. Did we actually use one health potion?
I did. I used
Okay.
up my greater healing.
Okay, so we have one left because we had 2.
Yeah, and
okay.
that one would be on Min. I'm quite sure we would have split it up that each one has 1. And I am full of health again because I had 40 hit points. Now I'm back to 42.
Yeah. Okay, then I would say we leave it here. We now know where you're going to go. You're going to go east. She's going to take you magically to a place in the east. And from here on out, we will be ditching the book because this part isn't part of the book at all. And we will see actually next week, because this week was an odd week, where we're headed. And we would like to thank all of you for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and leave a comment. And we will talk to you soon. Bye!
Bye!